Heyo everybody, it is Voltage here and we are back for another Final Fantasy 16 stream. Very excited to dive in today. I've been looking forward to playing this game as I always do. We're making crazy progress. I believe last time I checked, we're at like 62% of the way through the game, so I'm very excited for us to keep going. We're, on the downhill slope now. We're nearing the end. Hello there, Seven. Pleasure to see you as always. Everything's been set up. Tweet should be live. Yep, tweet's live, we're live, everything looks good, so let me know. Looks good, sounds good. I remember lighting this time. Yep, we're on our A game. I believe the rest of the setup is good. Game should be looking nice. So hopefully everything will go smooth, as it tends to do lately. So let's go ahead and dive in. Exciting news tomorrow, by the way. Pokemon's having a direct. Now, I typically tend to notice... I put that up way too loud. I typically tend to notice that Pokemon... this is also in my way. Move my mic to the side. There we go. Oh, God dang it. Alright. Moved out the way. Okay. So I typically tend to notice that Pokemon Directs have like a mixed opinion across the community. So like a Pokemon Direct gets announced and people... nice to hear everything's good too, by the way. Thanks, Seven. So a Pokemon Direct gets announced and people have mixed opinions, right? Because lately Pokemon Directs are hit or miss, definitely. Sometimes we get really good announcements. And sometimes they're a bunch of mobile game updates and DLC. And that's really all that the Direct encompasses, right? And some people like that. And if you're a big fan of that kind of thing and you enjoy just having the mobile game stuff and the DLC announcements, more power to you. I'm not hating. But a lot of people have their wish list, of course. You know, every Direct. Nintendo Directs, Pokemon Directs, other game Directs. There's a wish list. And when that wish list doesn't get met, or when they already expect more so that it's not going to get met, people tend not to feel as hype about it. Me personally, I do have some things I wish for, but I don't expect anything. I would like one really cool game announcement that isn't just, the phone games, the mobile games like Unite stuff too, and the DLC. All exciting stuff. I like Unite. I like a lot of the phone games. Big Pokemon Sleep player. I play every night. And, some of those other ones that are pretty fun. But yeah. So, people have their... I also had a complete train of thought, sorry. People have their expectations that, again, may or may not be met, but I still think it's always an exciting time, They've surprised us before. Legends Arceus was a big surprise. We're talking to mid, too.
All right, Clive. You've all done then.
Legends Arceus was a big surprise, which is great.
I've placed your various orders.
Obviously, Scarlet and Violet coming out so soon after that was really great. A lot of side games people are hoping for. If I were to say the big wish of the side game where it's like I don't expect it, but I love it,
anything else
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I adore that series. I'm 100% going to be playing on the channel at some point. And if a new one got announced, we would immediately be scheduling that to be either streams or videos, one of the two. Love them. So, there's our quest complete from last time that we started. So, that's pretty good. So, 2 seconds to say something. So, yeah. Oh, what is this, by the way? Breath of the Earth. My head's all over the place today. Sorry, guys. Like, I'm excited to play, and I'm going to be enjoying the hell of playing this game. But, like, speaking, all over the place right now, so we're going to fix that. But you can be entertained by me messing up my sentences. Wind up? That's the... Is that the AoE we took off? Oh, question from 7. I'll check that out now. Why did... Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, let's go look at that gear, and I will answer your question, 7. Wind up is... Should I go over here? No, that's the regular punch. Pretty cool, but I don't want to waste a slot on that. my
Let's see
good
how
deeds
Jill's
for the day.
faring.
Nice, Clive. Do I think that Pokemon would do another mystery dungeon? It has been a long time. Now, Super Mystery Dungeon, I'm going to look around this too while I yabber on, because I haven't actually explored this side of the compound yet. Super Mystery Dungeon was the most recent main game, right?
You were born in Russellif, weren't you? Must be hard.
And it was kind of, to me, I played it years ago when it dropped. I played it when it dropped. I've replayed it here or there, but never like fully. I plan to soon. Maybe if I figure out some software to record 3DS, maybe I'll do that here. We'll see. But Super Mystery Dungeon was what a lot of people could consider the pinnacle of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the series. It had every mon. I believe this was up to Gen 6. It had every mon in the game, which was awesome, of course. You could recruit them all. It had a phenomenal story, which was just the best I've seen. Some people might like other stories in the series better. I get it. Me personally, I think Super Mystery Dungeon was just phenomenal peak. First Mystery Dungeon game to make me cry as a kid, for sure. It was just really well done. And so it's like, where do you go from there? Pokemon as a series, ever since Gen 8, I don't know, I think everything was in Gen 7. So ever since Gen 8, Pokemon moved in the direction of no longer utilizing... There's a side quest over there. Okay, let's knock that out real fast. Of no longer utilizing every Pokemon in the game. They tend to drop a set amount of Pokemon, and then they drop DLC Pokemon later. And even then, not every Pokemon makes it in. Officially. Right? I know there's like the Pokemon Home stuff.
Do you have a moment, Sid?
But... Oh,
Team
of Curse Breakers
has gone missing near
But yeah,
Northridge.
there's
Which team?
I see what you say. They went open world. Yeah, they went
They
open
were
world. They
sent
went
to
with limited
liberate a
cast.
carriage of bearers
Even with
before
Pokemon
they could be
Home, that doesn't
smuggled to
necessarily
market.
guarantee
They were moving in for their
that
assault when
we're
the carriage
going
was
to-
attacked by goblins. The curse breaker
that we're
managed
gonna
to
see
release the Stolas amid the confusion, but
those Pokemon in the
this
game.
was days ago.
They're extra. They're not really
should
part
be
of like
back by
actually
now,
traveling
but
a part of
I've
the
heard
Pokedex. They're
from
just able to
any
be
of
brought
them.
in mainly for like battle usage or
Can't
just
help but
to
worry that
maybe get some shinies
they
and
know
the
the
like,
work
from
is
what I
dangerous.
understand.
But I'm sure
Mystery
they're
Dungeon, on the other hand, though,
But what
like
if I got them
DLC
all
Pokemon
killed?
isn't really an option, right? And a limited cast of
Before
Pokemon
they go out, I always
could
remind
work,
them why we're doing this,
but
what they escaped, and what we're freeing
But
people
I'm sorry, I'm
from.
paying attention to the dialogue as well as
But
I
I
talk
never
about
really thought how
Pokemon.
my
Brain's
words might
working two
affect
gears
them.
at once. My squirrel
What
in
risks
there
they
is
might
running
take
its
because of the
hardest.
things I've said.
And yeah, I'll go find the
I'll
missing
go
curse
find
breakers.
them.
You got it.
We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
I'm gonna go cook out there.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm
So,
sorry to
a limited
trouble you
cast
with
could
this.
work. If they do that, that's nice. It's
The
really
plan
just
was
what
intercept
story
the
do you
slaver
want to
somewhere
tell?
in the Dragon's
Because
Eyrie.
I feel as though we're already so behind on
tell you
Mystery
much
Dungeon.
more than that,
Theoretically, from what I remember,
That should be enough to
ever
go
since
on.
the first one, they typically
If they were
released a
there,
Mystery
Torgal
Dungeon
would track them
every
down.
gen of Pokemon. I think the first one was Gen 3, then came the Gen 4 one, then Gen 5, then Gen 6. So yeah, ever since they started in Gen 3, they had 4 mainline games, to my memory, and they kept it going. Thank you, 7. So they kept it going from there, and then they stopped when it came to Gen 7. So with that being the case, it seemed as though they kind of fell off in Mystery Dungeon, right? It was kind of unfortunate, especially when Alola hit. But then we got what's that game called?
There's talk that the glass.
We got Gen. No, I'm not saying the game. We got Gen 8, what I was thinking of, and we did get a remake, like graphic overhaul. I never even fully beat this one. I purchased it, and it was back a few years ago, maybe like right pre-COVID, and I just never got through that game. But they redid Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue Team, and it seemed really fun on the remake. Really enjoyed it. I never played the original, so I really liked that. We were cooking with something there. But that remake gave me hope on one end of the thing. Yeah, right around Sword and Shield. That's Gen 8. And they did that remake, so it reminded me that they haven't forgotten about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Cole,
What happened to y'all?
I'm glad you're in one piece.
They didn't forget about the
Just
series.
about.
So
If you don't mind me
I wouldn't be
asking,
surprised
what
if
are
they
you doing
do another big
Doris sent me
game
to
for
find
it.
you.
But I
She
think
doesn't have
one
anything
thing
since
is
the
they're not
attack.
going to do it generational anymore,
She's been worried about
which
you.
could suck,
I
right?
sent a runner to the Daemon
I wouldn't be
Northridge.
surprised if we got a game. If
The
they
highway
think
should
that
have
there's going to be
learned of our
money made and
survival
it's worth the
yesterday.
resources,
Well, I'm
I
here
wouldn't be
now.
surprised if we got
It
a
looks like you
game
freed the bearers.
centered around
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing
Oh,
when they had
no.
the chance.
That's
I
sad.
meant to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
Yeah, they
You
kind
made
of
the
got
right
cooked.
decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
Indeed.
All right.
Follow the path
Just
south. Let me
follow
sure
the
I know
path
where
to
we're
the
actually
south.
running, and I'll keep talking in
We'll come
between.
across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastman gets those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
Yeah, that's
I
terrible.
won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Alright, let's go after him. So, if they think there's money to be made, if they want to capitalize on it, I could see one Mystery Dungeon game more focused around plot, maybe limited Pokemon, and trying to tell a new story while utilizing just, you know, the Mystery Dungeon elements.
They're trying to get
I'd be
into the
excited to
carriage.
see that. Okay, we only have Torgal, no Jill. So we need to take care of these guys first. Goodbye. Sitting while I idly kick their ass. Trying to lock onto them. Torgal's cooking them though. But just in case. There we go. So I'm idly cooking these guys. I think that that's my big wish list. So I do think, to finally answer your question, Seth, yes, the main point of that was I do think that they would make another Mystery Dungeon. I haven't lost complete hope, especially because of the remake of Red and Blue. That is what made me think, okay, hold on. They actually might do it. At least in combat, I feel like I'm on my 8K today. Another one I hear a lot of my friends like. Oh, let me see what you said, Seven. I'd be one that focused on story. You'd want it to be one? I believe is what you meant there. Oh wait, transport first. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, buddy. It's too bad the limit gauge goes down while you're doing ults, but I get it. The damage we just put out was nuts, by the way. Just to make sure we're all on the same page there. That was nutty damage. Can I kill him? Yeah, I thought so. I thought I could stop him in time. That's what you meant? It's okay, Seven. No worries about typos. You don't want to focus on story? There are plenty of Pokemon games that focus on, like, battling and whatnot. I agree. And Mystery Dungeon has a different battle system, but a lot of people view that if, like, all the Pokemon aren't in a game, it's not a good game. And I disagree with that. They can do it. I used to be on the side where I was like, because I was so used to it, you know, through every game that they were all in there, right? And I will admit, ROM hacks that put all the Pokemon in the game are my favorite, without question. Sure, it's the ideal, but you can say there's not able to be a good game
If the goblins had made it through that door,
without having all the Pokemon in there.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Aw.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
Oh, he pulled over to get
This
in the
man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us.
It's
Sid.
nice they still show
We'll
us
get everyone
doing
back to the hideaway.
the core of the mission,
Thank
you know,
you.
with these side quests and the like what
I'll
we're
let
here
Doris
for.
know we're expecting new arrivals.
The individual. And the greater picture. So, a second one I've heard, and everyone says this, right? If you're a Pokemon fan, you're watching this. I see you are, Seven. If you guys, anyone who watches this is not a Pokemon fan, I'm sorry about that, but it's pretty interesting, and I'd recommend giving Pokemon a try for sure. But, Halo 5 Phase 16, I'm happy to hear it, Seven. Me too. Again, so far looking like it's going to be my #1 game when it's beaten. But another popular opinion I've heard for a wanted game, or another wish list, I should say, would be Pokemon Conquest 2. Now, if you were around back at the Pokemon Conquest age, if you played it, if you even played it post the Pokemon Conquest age, you would know it is a phenomenal game. It was just, it's so different than other Pokemon games. Me personally, I love Fire Emblem and strategy games. I have the other, like the newest Fire Emblem. I bought it for myself before I even, was thinking about streaming. And I had to put back to the doors for. Is that's the renown thing? Let me go see. I thought I had another quest. Yeah, it's over there. I'll also report to her first though. But, I have that game. I love that game. I love Risk, as you guys heard in previous streams.
Sid,
I love
welcome back.
a ton of those kinds of strategy games. My favorite.
from the
And I
day
play Fire
you
Emblem in the
arrived,
craziest
not long after
difficulty.
you left.
I refuse to let a
Just
single person
was
die.
it
I've
much
gone in
longer?
for
I might have
hours.
been able to deal with things
My
myself.
girlfriend has watched me do
Or
it.
maybe I
I've gone in
wouldn't.
for hours
I
watching
keep
or
making
playing
the wrong decisions.
Fire Emblem,
Cole and the others
and
got home safely.
just
You made
doing the
exactly
same
right
fights over on
decision.
the hardest difficulty because I love the series. So I love
I
pushing
was
myself to the
lucky.
max challenge. Every game,
I've
I
been
love
tracking
doing the
that
hard
slaver for
difficulty if
months,
possible.
And then I said, Cole and you after them,
And
woefully
Fire Emblem
unprepared.
was
What kind of leader sends
just,
people into
just
danger?
it. I loved it
without
when I got into Fire
considering all
Emblem.
the
I love so
risks?
many of the Fire Emblem games.
I
I still
should
haven't
have
played tons
urged
of them. I'm not
greater
like the biggest Fire
caution,
Emblem fan
told
ever
Cole
just
to be
because there's so many I
wary,
missed
to
out
pull
on
back
before I
at
got
the first
into
sign
it.
of trouble.
But it is great.
We swore the same oath as you,
Now I
Doris.
say all that to say
It's good to see you safe
Pokemon
and well,
Conquest
Cole.
was that kind of strategy style of Pokemon game.
sorry.
Not too complicated,
With all due respect,
but complicated,
we
tactical,
Cursebreakers
fun
don't risk
enough
our
to be
lives
really
because
enjoyable.
you commanded of us.
A lot of people,
We
if you
risk
look
them
it up,
because we
look at
believe in
Pokemon
our
YouTubers
cause.
and the like, they
No
would
one
think
without us
that
ever joins our ranks.
there's not
The
a
agony of
chance
removing
we
the
get another
brand more than
Pokemon Conquest
sees
2, especially
You don't know
so
how
many
much
years
bravery
later.
that takes.
My hope in any game getting renewed, also I should have mentioned this point, is because of Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4, which we will be doing on the channel, by the way. 110%
ability
be
to
doing
see
on
it
the
put
channel.
to good use.
We'll be doing Dragon Ball. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. I'm a huge anime fan in general. So a lot of those games I
Thank
want to
you
cover here,
for your
there,
faith in me.
and throw in there, especially RPGs.
I'm not sure I deserve it.
But it's not like RPGs would be the
I
only thing we
sometimes
ever do.
wonder if I might
Right.
prefer to risk death alongside the others than
But
ask it of them.
That game got announced
a
recently,
Cursebreaker.
Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
I swear on
after-
oath too, I have a
I
role
believe it's been
to
like
play.
15 years
I
since they
must
had another
trust
one,
that I'm
since
the
Budokai
right one
Tenkaichi
to
3
play
came
it.
out.
You will.
15 years, and we got another one.
Time.
If that can happen, I'm confident any series can come back. If that can happen. I'm glad you're a Dragon Ball fan too, Seven. Very fun. But yeah, Dragon Ball is great, and that was proof to me that anything can happen. A Rising Flames here, interesting. Cool down, yep. Anything can happen. We could certainly see another mystery dungeon. It could be now, it could be years later. And I plan to, no matter how old I get, gaming is something I love. It's something I want to share with my children. I always want to be, playing games like them, having fun as much as I can. It's kind of ideal life, To me, you should never have to get older and give up the things that you love for fun. You should always try to find a balance because your loved ones want you to have that too, Always strive for a balance is how I like to live, and how I like to aim for. Not perfect at it by any means, but it's what I try. And what I'll always try when things get to that tough spot. But that tangent aside too, I see the quest is where the main thing is, so we'll go in there in a second. Pokemon Conquest could happen one day. The opportunity could arise, the decision could be made, the money could be there.
Clive,
So very tough.
Talia. How's Jill?
Let's see this cutscene before I talk about
recovering,
Pokemon.
but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor.
Yeah, Torgal's
must have found
Pokemon
something.
evolution. Speaking of Pokemon. Alright, before we go over there, let's talk to Doc. Or Physiker.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and
Oh, he's nervous. I'd be nervous
don't
too.
think
I
I
couldn't
can
handle
do it.
doctor stuff.
I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden,
True.
and we must lift that burden in order to go
Yeah, they
undetected.
really cooked that design.
The
Like I said, I'm a big
operation
fan
may
of
be
monster design.
dangerous,
I loved it.
but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low.
That's a new word for me.
What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
I'll go gather some.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look.
Interesting. So that, I was wondering if they had anything like that, like those pain relievers or like anesthesia. They do.
Over in
Pretty cool.
Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Alright, got our quest. Now then, to bring the whole Pokemon conversation to a close, I know I've been yabbering on for a while. To bring that to a close, that's my big wish list. Tomorrow, I'll be covering it. I'll be getting up. I'll be watching it live. I won't cover it on a live stream too much because, like, you know, I don't have that many people around just yet who would want to see it on live stream. Though when more of you come around, you know, who you guys would ask, like, hey, you know, if we want to react to it live, I'd be happy to do so. But since I play Pokemon on the channel anyway, may as well cover the big news. And if there are any new Pokemon games announced, especially either it be side games or main games, we will be playing that on the channel. So you'll get to see that. So we'll cover it. I'll have a video posted as soon as possible once the thing is done. And then you guys get to look forward to that. I hope you guys will enjoy something of that nature. See, not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the yielded path. Would have perished alone in the desert had not the curse breakers come to my aid. I owe them my life, and this token served them well. I wonder what this does.
Here you are.
Let me know on Twitter.
again.
I put a tweet
May
out
have more for you.
that I'll be covering it tomorrow. If you see this today, then let me know on Twitter what you be looking forward to the most. What's your wish list? What would you hope to see announced tomorrow if you could pick? See, this increases just relative combo damage, huh? Pretty cool. If I had the room for it, I'd put it on, but I need the ability points and I need these other stuff. That'd be cool if we had anything to let us increase
Doris
our
is a
slots.
fine leader.
That'd be cool. You ready to drop some money for a new Pokemon game? Oh yeah, that's the best. Good old Pokemon. There's so many games coming out this year. That's why I'm going to be working a job alongside streaming. Because we just got to bring in the money to help supply the stuff. And this is fun too, you know. Why am I looking for the save spot? I'm looking for the map. When I was talking about Pokemon, I have my instinct to save every 2 seconds kick in. But yeah, so look forward to that. I'm super excited. I hope it'll be fun. And I love thinking about so many more games I can do on the channel. And once we have more people in too, I'd be like very curious to ask if you guys want to see me play like multiple games a week, whether you'd want more streams or more videos. Streaming is of course what I ideally want the main thing to be, because I always feel like I do better with the gaming streaming. But the videos are very fun too. I enjoy them.
Enough of those herbs.
And they're blocking the way, I think intentionally. Right? Is there a way around down here? I could just check them out. Yeah, there is. No, never mind. Screw them. So we fought that slime that cooked me. But I'd be interested to see if you guys want me to play some more, like, different games throughout the week. So I can play Final Fantasy once or twice here. We play, I don't know, let's say, for instance...
This is the only plant around here with blue
I
flowers.
don't know, what's the game I throw on here? We were talking about, like, Fire Emblem, right? So, like, you know, throw on Fire Emblem. Play, like, a couple series at once. Or do you guys like when I take a series and just
to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
go right through it?
Hopefully this will put
We're just, you know,
mind at
binging
ease.
the series till we beat it. You know, I have videos still going on the side, but like stream-wise, we come in and we do this. That's also not counting for like if we do multiplayer games, because those I'd still incorporate, of course, even while we're doing Final Fantasy, like a Mario Party stream or a. Can I get away from these guys? Like, can I just run right now? Yeah, I got what I need. Out of here. So, like, you want to see a horror game? That's what you're rooting for, huh? Well, once I get my new place, I gotta make sure, of course, I'm not insanely loud for the people who are living there, and not to blow you guys' ears out with my mic setup. But I think it'd be fun. I'm not against doing a horror game on here. I'm a total wuss, especially on my own. Like, without somebody else in Discord or the like, oh man, that would be tough. But having you guys here for that, that'd be fun. Especially Halloween. October, we're busy with Spider-Man, duh. But I can promise you, by October, we will do at least one horror game on the channel. I'm not going to say what it is yet, because I have no idea. But we will do something, at least one, if not multiple.
And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't
So,
feel a thing.
Look forward to that. I think it's going to be very fun.
That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without
Clive is
skilled
always such a
physicists
nice
like
person.
yourself.
Thank you for the kind words.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. I've had so many games I want to play on the channel, man.
Sorry.
So many. I
I'm still
really
terrified.
cannot wait to have a community of you. Seven,
Brand is
you are a
more than
great
just ink
motivator.
and flesh.
Love having you here
It's
all the time.
a death
And
sentence.
as soon as more people, we've had a
Milk
few
of
others
the
come in.
wide-tailed
DJ,
lurking
Elijah,
just
I've
below
seen
the
in here
surface of the
multiple
skin.
times. They're both great. And
Ill-conceived
as soon as we get more people
Single
just to
slip.
like to come and interact, I'd love it.
Poison fouls the patient's blood.
Oh.
Failure means death. And even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals.
That sounds horrible, man. I don't know if I'd have it in me.
A physical to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory
And I
nor
see you
acclaim.
said something before I finished my train of
Yet
thought
we
there,
never
so.
won for volunteers.
You
What
said
do you think that is?
that
Conviction.
you wish you remembered to save?
Willing
Yeah,
to
oh,
die.
I'm just inclined,
They're willing
trained in
to
since I was a
fight.
kid.
To give
And
their lives to create a
of
world where people
amnesia,
like us
no,
can be
but I'd be
more
happy
than
to
mere
write that
possessions.
down and check it out.
I know your work isn't easy.
I haven't heard of it, but I will
Neither
certainly
is
check it
going
out.
Under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty
Physiker, yeah, I
to
was
see
right.
that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
I love these side quests. They're so heartwarming. Did that level us up? Or we're like just like right away from it? Yeah, we're like a tip away from it. Alright, main story stuff. So that's me yabbering on about channel stuff. But it's just so much fun. I really enjoy content creation. It's like just what I get. I just get so much fun out of it, you know? And that's why I'm always like so excited to meet new people. And I love people to stop by and enter the chat. Because it's just like, it's just fun, you know? Every, like the next person who comes in here, be super excited to talk to them. Person after that, super excited, you know? It's just one of the funnest parts about doing content creation is just being able to share these experiences with other people, in my opinion. So, enough of my yabbering. We're going back to main story now. I'll switch my heading gears and we cleared off our side quest. Now let's get into cooking. How long did that take us? 30 minutes? Alright, that was about the ideal I wanted to clear out those side quests. So, full support on my end. Let's go ahead and dive into the main stuff. And I have no idea how long we're going to go today, particularly.
Clive, where have you been?
I
I've been
don't
wanting
even
to
know.
ask you something about Torgal.
So we'll see. I mean, obviously we'll do our at
Where
least
did
2
you
hours.
get him?
Who
Like,
knows? Maybe we'll go more than that.
in
Let's
the
see how much we
first
get done.
place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an
Interesting.
animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a
It's called the
frostwolf
bestiary, huh? I
who
didn't know.
served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command.
Whoa.
His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
So cute.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
Whoa.
What? just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting
Wow.
those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had
Wow.
only to be unlocked.
Torgal's crazy.
You, Torgal.
Yeah.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your
So
original
nice.
concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What did he say? No, that's getting screenshotted. That's going on Twitter.
There you are!
Gramps did not just say that.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernadette.
Look.
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Look, Gramps, come on. I know you heard the line
I
when you
shall
read
be a
it.
moment.
Just this morning, I found him with his face buried in my nuts. There was no other way to word that. Come on, Grandpa. You said that Torgal has your heart. Yeah, he's wonderful. He's great. Love him. And a new game that came out in the listener action. That's Amnesia that you're talking about, 7? Okay. Yeah, I always love for you guys to recommend games. Recommend me games. Goodness. Let me check it out. I'll do some research on it and check it out before the next stream.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm going to work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now.
Yeah, out of context.
Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Interesting.
Now
A
that
little
that's
workshop. So
settled,
what does she actually
I
do?
wonder if Vivian's made any progress.
Or is it just
tracking down
story stuff?
Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Thanks from before, son.
We're
That was a
not.
good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return.
Nice.
Though I did wonder if
Oh.
I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Come on, knock this out of place. Okay, we're good. Whew. Oh, I'm excited for the next big plot stuff. Midadol is what they call her. Miss Midadol.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour.
It's funny that he's worried to go in because he gave up to the experiments. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I just went right past it. Hello, Vivian.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Are we actually just standing there?
What?
Oh. Okay.
Wouldn't that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
What's going on?
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Okay. I'm calling Joshua. Probably wrong though. Yeah, that silence was crazy.
For your trouble.
That ain't Josh. Oh, it's
It was a
Unc.
pleasure.
Uncle.
In hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tub a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
See, that's the kind of relative I want to be when I'm an old man. Just like that. Ooh, we got something else over here. Who are we checking in on now? Sam Break? This theme is very good, by the way, if you hear it. Very nice.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace.
Let's zoom in on his face.
How shall we respond?
If
That
they're
was
willing
very
to
funny.
accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations.
It did feel like an anime. It was funny of them.
As reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The kid didn't even do anything.
Owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
That guy always gives off fraud to me.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Leon's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can.
Fair, fair.
And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness
I'm gonna
would
comment
of
on that in a
course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
Good point.
There will be losses, it is true.
But he's willing to let that happen.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
That's crazy.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
What is that? Flower? Look at that tapestry in the back. Look, this whole scene looks so good. Crazy take from the king. He's not wrong, literally, but morally, perhaps.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
It's, but, like, okay, I'll
That
give
is
my whole
your
opinion in a
wish,
second.
Your Radiance. I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
No.
You disappoint me, Dion.
Wow, is there a lot to unpack right there?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
First, that scene was
Only one way to find
wonderfully done. Top tier across the board for everything it accomplished. The king is right from the perspective of a leader in the perhaps literal sense is the word I'm looking for, but in the sense of morality, he's not. And I know that kings and leaders have to have a middle ground, have to have a balance. But, you know, Dion, I forgot how they said his name, he disagrees with that. The Empress doing everything she's doing, it's clear how she's manipulating for her son to be the one to rise to power. Clear. Why? He's there in the court listening to everything. He's taking credit for something he never did. His mom's been doing it, carrying him. His mom is working in the background, manipulating the scenario to prove that the prince, the first prince, isn't fit to be like that. He's a traitor. Get him out the way so her son can rise to power. It's nuts. It's nuts. Everything going on. But, oh, and the Emperor's kind of like, he is the real deal. I kind of feel like he's kind of a fraud. He's the real deal enough, but he's just a crappy guy, I guess. Also, should have been assigned because he has that woman as his wife, except they actually get along with theirs. With Clive's father, I'm glad you also agreed it's 10 out of 10 scene. 7. With Clive's father, it was not like that. Clive's father did not let her run wild and did not agree with what she wanted. Kept her tame and paid the price for it. She got him killed. You had to have like a choice with Joshua like he wanted? Yeah, I agree. They probably will be able to team up. That'd be cool to have him on our side.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you.
See him,
Please,
Joshua, and
come
Clive
inside,
together?
Uncle.
Sounds very nice.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
His one eye is wide. They really added the comedy aspect to him coming here. I've not really seen this game be like that.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think.
Yeah, Gav sure
with
was
this news
flabbergasted.
of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry.
Okay.
A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde.
No,
To
it's a
spend
fake out.
weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Interesting. What'd you say? I know other Final Fantasy games lean the economy a bit like Final Fantasy VII. First with the game besides, yeah, they were, Clive and Sid had good banter. They've had a couple of comedic moments here or there, but like that dramatic, that was the first.
There was something
And interesting, yeah. We're gonna play the other Final Fantasies, of course. Final Fantasy VII is definitely going on the channel.
Almost
But
crestfallen, as if
yeah,
in mourning,
it's nice to see that comedy aspect.
as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy.
Makes sense.
It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Indeed. He seems so happy with his uncle.
Mid's finished outfitting a little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom.
Indeed.
You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Wow.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in
That's
charge.
crazy. Why does Gav hate the
You can
uncle?
count on us.
He really said thank fuck for that. That's crazy. We gonna let Jill know we're going? Or is she coming?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Fun. This is our first location past that border? It is. Let's go. The Velcroy Desert. There's a tornado thing over there? That's where we started the part 2 in the desert. Yeah, no Jill this time. She's on rest duty. Yeah, I probably just thinks Uncle's a little extreme.
Young man
Yeah, he
when
is.
last I walked this path.
Togo's so nice. Look at him, let him pet him. Such a good boy.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
I wonder how Uncle fights. Riddle of the Sands. Next part. Technically, we were already in the middle of the last one last time, so I won't count that as like the one we've beaten. Let's try to get through Riddle of the Sands
Our
as well.
destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Item spots. That leads further. Let's go to the north. Can I summon Ambrosia?
Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
I'm not doing the fight right now. I want to look for items.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Interesting.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how the wind fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
That's funny. And this is crazy. You know, he's looking back on this. He's like 30-some years old now. So Clive really deserves someone like his uncle being there. You know, he lost his family, has him so gone. And he can look back at the happy times with the relatives still alive that he can see, you know, like, I'm just happy for him. The dialogue also at 16 is just so good. I'm not seeing any items in this desert, by the way. Like, am I blind?
Have you lost your way already, my boy? The
Yes, he
ruins
does.
mark the road to the inn.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't lost. I was just trying to look for items. Salamander? Any items near him? Doesn't look like it. There's one, finally.
All right.
10 gil. Yeah, all that for 10 gil. I'm glad you enjoy it, Seven. I fully agree with all your thoughts. Wait, so we could have checked the room right here? That was just a temporary marker. Let's see if there's something in there. There are people around this area. Oh, there's like a little bit of shade here. They call this an inn? This is like a rest stop from the shade and the like. No items here though either. Huh. Well, onward. Nothing in there? No.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Where'd he go? There he is. Interesting little town they got here.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Josh
Shall
from the
we
desert
join
last time we saw him. He was heading toward the prince's domain. Remember?
Run along and play now, Torgal.
They were. I think they were like leaving this area toward the prince's domain, but he was on his way to that. Where did they serve? The Empire, to meet with Dion, I believe. Those, by the way, those hooded cloaks are so cool. I want a hooded cloak so bad. I must own one. Imagining, so he's crossing the desert.
Eating?
I believe he was, but now
Sorry
I'm
about
second
my
guessing
pal.
myself.
He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
The banter is so funny in this game, man. Joshua's, yeah, that's Joshua's attendant. Yeah, no, you remember the map right, Seven. Though they weren't at the desert at first. They were moving to, they were right outside of a city where the Mother Crystal was, and they turned back around, and I guess again in the desert.
To someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
It's crazy at the same inn right now. They need to meet.
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
They're just dangling the carrot in front of us. This is so cruel. See how they're right there and they don't see each other?
Keep
Hey,
watch.
looks like this. Yeah, that's funny.
All
Some
I
of
see
it.
is
I get
sand.
it.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh, Uncle.
Uncle?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm quiet. I'm so like sucked into this right now. The tension is real.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Yeah, they're getting out of here. They know what's going on. Me for real. Just a shock, man. I don't even know how to handle them.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
He knew what Clive was thinking.
Uncle.
Gladly.
He grabbed this food and went to go finish eating. I love him, by the way. He's definitely one of my top characters.
Try it.
Y'all know what you're dealing with. I can't even like see right here. Goodbye. Whoa, whoa. I thought there was some damage for it. Eat this. Oh, what? Try again. Oh my god, that's some damage. They're not even worth the ult. We can do this though. Ooh, we're cooking. They're not even jumping in. They're just letting him get close. They know better. And bouncing it. You guys know Clive plays basketball? With guys. Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, the uncle's hilarious. I love him. I'm planning to do that. I mentioned last stream that like take the characters and put them in like a tier list or something. Become a fun idea. He's got to be top tier, man. He's got to be. I love the uncle. Good old Unc.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Yep, we cooked them up.
Now's our chance.
Oh.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
They're not doing it, they're leaving. They're probably trying to keep Ultima away from Clive. I imagine that's why they haven't met. That's my guess right now. It's because of Ultima. Oh, he knows. He's going after him. Come on, please. Go after him. Do it. Do it, Clive. Come on. Come on.
What is it now?
No.
It's nothing.
No. Oh, the classic. Oh, that's a bummer. I should make some custom emojis, or get some for the stream.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know
F
where to
ranked
find
character
Kupka
now.
before. We do now.
They're on it. Said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
How about a hot bath to soothe the aches and pains?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then.
Yeah, just joke. I know.
Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Let's see what you got, trader. Could be good to upgrade. Let's buy in advance. It might be upgradable. Wait, we already have one. Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. Can I just sell it then? It's not gonna get as much back, but yeah, we have the platinum sword too, which isn't enough. I can get 1,000 back. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Let's sell something else to get the money back. I don't even know. I like collecting them. And it's whatever, it's whatever. Next time I'll check ahead of time. Lightning rod cooldown. Is that the ult? Even still, I don't have enough money. This desert rose? We haven't had any of these. Let's nab like, I don't know, 5. Just in case. Could use to grab some. And we're good on everything except 1 high potion.
My thanks.
Okay.
Thank you for your custom.
Of course. Just speak with the townspeople nearby.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
That's tough. Who am I supposed to talk to? Am I blind?
How's a trader expected to make a living if they...
There it is. Oh no, over there.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Getting somewhere?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the
Reminds
name of
me of the
Rosina
old team.
Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
I take for Gilbert's sake.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you?
It's not a toy.
There they are. Yeah, Uncle Riz?
Can I help you?
Yes.
Lord
I'm looking
Risfield?
for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Wait, insects!
Furder.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
Talking to people all over.
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
The bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Alright. I just can't do anything when I get knocked in the corner like this. He's taking him while he's down. He definitely knocked him out. That knocked him out. That didn't kill him. That mortal blow knocked him out. That killed him. No way it's more. You don't want this, man. That move does damage. I like it.
Stay down.
Oh, you see how he gargled on his own blood? Yeah, that was just him getting knocked out. Light stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's fine. He's just Twitch acting. Yeah, these goons are nothing. Easy enough to handle.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs.
Hard carpets.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry.
Well, it certainly has been. He's been,
whoever this
dead for
Lubo
5.
truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubo, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Hey, you started laughing at us?
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mama to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the 2 travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Then, like you, have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask?
I like the charisma, but he's kind of a dick.
Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers.
It's happened.
Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the
That's
pleasantries.
crazy.
We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals.
As always.
That was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we
Poor
need
Uncle hates
to.
this kid.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Yeah, because he's a jerk.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Follow the crystals.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay, makes sense. As you start probably yawning. I'm beat today. What? Always enough energy. Final Fantasy 16.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
Makes sense.
Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Interesting. It's nice to be in the desert village, though. Cool. Feels like a new and fresh environment to like just see the sights of and how the people
what
dress.
Can I do for you, soldier? Need
Oh,
that
very nice.
sword polishing.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Oh, there, of course. That's what she meant when she said you need that sword polish? That's crazy.
Needed to a silken
At first, I thought she was being, like, literal. That's not what she meant.
What was all that crashing?
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
Like, they didn't jump me.
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Would this suffice as a deposit?
That is sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with.
Oh, I
should
probably thought
you
that too.
give me
Yeah, he
reason
probably
to
did.
do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Poor kids. They're still up there. That's kind of dangerous. Alright, I'm just going for a little shove. Boom! Alright.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only
Yeah,
fetch
he's smart.
500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with the men, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Here comes the boss.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Interesting swords. I'm not a fan of like the tip of the blade.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
That was us. Hello, Ambrosia. Where are you? There you are.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Little house over there to check out. Yeah, Clive just stared and blinked slowly. Yeah, for sure, 7. It's very funny having them two as a duo. I like spicing it up, having some new cast members here. And where's... Did we not bring Torgal? No, we did. Where is he? No, we didn't bring him. No, yeah, he's right there. He just wasn't in town, I guess. We just told him to wait outside. Alright, soldiers. Alright, so how long until we get cooked? What is it this time? A setup? Things gonna fall south? Third party?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Dang.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver
that
to a
Waloed's
port
forces?
of your
I
choosing.
believe so.
Now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh?
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
You can try. We're not wasting time this time around. I've been saving my ult. Die. Goodbye. You're next.
It's not over yet,
Goodbye.
Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warm
Where's
now.
the other ones? All in the front? Yep. Goodbye. And caught him out the air. Terrible way to go. I'm about to wind this up. Goodbye. Oh my goodness, that killed that man. There's no way it didn't. More? They got their birds? Come on. I don't have to cook your birds. They have to go this way. I get this one again. Time for some fried chicken. Let's call this case. Wind it up. Boom. Is that it? No. Hey, get away from my uncle. Use this move, that sucks. And you're done. Easy as pie.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Not too bad at all.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the
We
stage.
cook.
I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard.
Yeah, like the
You
fried
were
chicken?
Magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
How'd he know?
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Absolute
How
cook.
long have you been watching?
Our
Long
new
enough
base
to
is
witness
now
your
KFC.
uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so
I'm glad you
thoroughly,
enjoyed that one, 7.
buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious. This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists.
That is pretty crazy.
Well, now it's over. Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Yeah, Clive is just a superhuman on the sword. He's like that.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
You want to bring the wagon? He didn't know we were going to win. He didn't have faith. He didn't have faith. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive?
That was me when I started the game. That was me.
I suppose it could have been worse.
That was me.
Well,
Clive's grown on me, but that's how I started.
You held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth,
Yeah, 7,
you've
no
helped a
faith.
little there
He didn't have faith in us. He thought we were going to die.
Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
I like this spot.
you.
Pretty
And
cool.
please allow me to cover your costs.
This desert.
You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust. I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear.
Wow, he really robbed off the purse we used.
My name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
He cannot deal with him.
Here, wear this.
Thank you very much, Greybeard. Oh, the next seal.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Appreciate the help. This wasn't too bad of like the kind of questing around we've had to do. This one was pretty simple.
Back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Back in bed with Sid? There was not a reason to put it like that, sir. A little too young for 30-plus-year-old Clive.
We are lost to land. To his Achilles.
So that's how they work. You do a magic incantation, they take back the message. Somehow never noticed that. Or maybe I just forgot.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Glad they get along now, at least. Hater? Yeah, I was a hater about Clive at first, I'll admit.
I wish you a safe journey south.
That was me.
Thank you.
Guilty.
It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Through the gates. I wonder what's waiting for us when we go fight Kupka. Look at our 381 ability points. We're trying to say 3,000, man. It's crazy. And I'm going the wrong way. We got another quest here. May as well cook. May as well cook.
Lights and butts!
Excuse me.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Why he's...
On second
You ought to cry.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That
He
depends
changed
on
his
the
mind when he
job.
saw the sword.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking
I'm
I've
guessing there's a
abandoned the place.
salamander in there
I'm bound to these
that we
baths
saw in the
more
desert.
ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
I'm guessing salamander.
Alright. I'll go and take a look.
Yes, we shall.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Silver platters.
They're eating Castle
They've
Gazball.
opened the gate.
Lubor was true
Yep,
to
we
his
can get out of
word.
here. Lubor. Why does it have to have the dash
get
there?
going soon.
Why not so be Lubor? Maybe it's because of the accent.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A Lubor.
Question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought.
That's what we're talking about.
Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard
They mentioned
is
earlier
lightest.
that if you were to go to Drake's Fang, enough magic could even recover lost limbs, like his
I've
cut off
lost
hands.
one
That's pretty
sig
crazy.
already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alrighty. We gotta go cook Kupka.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond
Before
these
we check
springs.
those. Oh, it's not those, it's bombs?
Shall we press on?
How do I get over there? I gotta go the long way to get over there. Alright. Ambrosia, thank you for walking out of that rock. Really appreciate you waiting for me. Always at the ready. There's like a cross here, and yeah, we go this way.
What the hell are those things?
They're bombs. Never mind, it's not this way. It's way further down. I'm stupid. Item, let's go. Oh well, the desert roses I just purchased. That's nice. And let's go cook up these bombs. That is not the sentence that it should sound like. More desert roses. And out of cookies. Oh, they're called bath bombs? That's funny. I know that was meant to be a pun. I didn't hit them all. I should use this to rock them all. Yeah. Ow. 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 And I quit. Flames are reversing hit most of them. We'll transform this to I don't get damage actually. We got some snipe shots. Oh, there's more. No wonder the water's scorching hot. All these bath bombs. Really? Right when I go for wind up again, they smash me in the back? Goodbye. What? You live? Am I not locked on? Goodbye. What is that? Old Faithful? He's got special moves. Ow? What was that? Whoa!
You shouldn't have.
He's got a big HP bar, but he doesn't have a any like build up. I just wasted that so hard because I was yapping. Eevee? Interesting looking battleground too. They designed it nicely. Cool fighting environment, and I love that little thing he's designed. Transformation and Judgment Court. Still alive. Got him. There we go. Very cool, very cool. 130 off of that. The road to 3,000. Black blood to sell. Good. Good for cash.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Now I gotta run back, speak to him, then run back to keep the travel going.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I know it's like a thin walkway. You know, deserts are supposed to be like really hellish, but like I've always wanted to go to a desert. So like, you know, for you guys watching now or in the future, would you, so there's like two places, right? You're a kid, you watch, you know, cartoons and the like, and especially like when, back when I was growing up, the cool episodes, right? There's always the real cool places to go are the desert and the jungle. Those are always super cool. And they still keep, you know, that kind of vibe in series and media today. So if it was your choice, you can only see one in your life. Would you rather take a trip and imagine, you know, you have all the safety needed, all the preparations, all the good stuff. Would you rather take a trip to see a desert in person, or would you rather take a trip to see a jungle in person?
There he is.
What do you guys think?
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces?
And of course,
threatened to make me a pauper?
I'd be very happy to hear you guys say.
That's for certain.
I'll give mine in just a moment. Got a weather notification. Oh, it's gonna rain some. I love rain. We'll talk about weather next during the next down part.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame.
We're already almost 2 hours in. It's blowing by
Something
today.
to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck,
What do you
the
think
day
about my
might
answer
yet
while
be
I'm saying, while I
salvaged.
have that question posed? That's kind of hard. My own question. Scarletite? Ooh. Very rare metal. Yeah, we've heard about that before. Which would I prefer to see?
Sweet insects.
The creatures in both can be kind of dangerous. There's the heat in one, the rain in the other. Seven, you'd say a jungle? Why would you say a jungle? I'm curious to your reasoning. And anyone else who chooses to answer as well now or in the future, why would you say your answer?
Run like the wind.
You can't handle all the sand? That's a good point. I think most people wear sandals for that reason in the desert. I believe is what, like, especially like, you know, like the Egypt, like those kinds of deserts. I believe that's why you do that. Or not the only reason why, but part of the reason why. I'd probably say the desert. Well, no, I'd say the jungle, I guess, all in all. It's really hard, man. The jungle is super dangerous. So we're talking like safe travels, like a tour, like a trusted environment, I'd say the jungle. But if I had to not have the safety, I'd say the desert. You're thinking about it, Seven? Okay, let's see what else you got.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Ooh. That's very nice in the
be
distance.
hiding inside.
And we're gonna go cook Kupka.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Exactly. The wet heat in the jungle sounds horrible to dry heat. That humidity.
Before you go, Clive.
Makes sense.
Allow me to.
And there aren't that many bugs. Exactly. I hate bugs. Like, I swear I have a bug phobia. Can't do it.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
Oh, Uncle.
and I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
Yeah.
Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Aw.
I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
But could you not do that better with a country backing you?
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do.
Real.
Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know?
Clive's such a great guy.
Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
Ugh, peak dialogue, man.
His coffers
Peak dialogue.
And prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band.
Love it.
Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
Hope we see him again soon.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I should expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when
he dies,
next
I
we
will be so
meet.
sad.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
Torgal's such a good boy.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Roll the stance. It's still, we ain't done yet. Over to Drake's Fang. Time to find Kupka. Hope you guys are ready. Who saved him? The exact individual that we have to fight. Who did it? He's got his hands back. No, he's got metal hands.
What are they still out? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Dang.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo.
He's the one who did it.
Shan't hurt you any longer.
It's kind of sad,
He
but
sought
he
to
earned it.
humiliate me. If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, You did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Damn, no way he got you looking like that. Come on, Kafka.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak. But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please.
Oh, backed up. They
I'll
don't
do
touch me.
anything. Just tell me.
They broke him. Got him on his side.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that.
Power himself
Of
up?
course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary
Oh, hold on.
man.
This could get serious.
But then, you are no ordinary man.
Why you patting his head like that?
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
How does he know that?
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedicta. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Oh man, he's getting so manipulated. I'm betting he loses all control if he drinks that ether.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the night.
This cannot be good.
Muthos is here.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of them. With
Very
Ultima.
well. It shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Whoa. Where did they come from? Oh, you guys are ready for the climax of the stream, apparently. Looks like something's about to go down. Oh. Ew, is that Kupka? No, that's not Kupka. There are multiple of them. What the hell are those? And they're eating them!
Orcs.
Orcs? I didn't even know we had orcs in this game. Makes sense though. I pity Hugo too. It's a sad fall.
Bring them from ash.
A sad fall indeed. Into the darkness. Oh, it is a new chapter. How far are we in? We are at our 2-hour mark. Do I continue or do we stop there?
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now?
I don't know. What do you think, Seven? What do you think we should do? And if there is anyone else here, anyone else has an opinion, please feel free. Should we start with this next time, or should we see what happens? Take a look at this while we wait. Who control the continent currently count the bulk with the eastern half as their own. The encroaching blight just eats them out of livable land, making the fight for more territory ever more vital. Look at their design too. Crazy sick. Crazy sick. Stars to the west, each got Elysia's marked by slightly wooded shores. Is that the name of the continent? And storm the kingdom of Ludes, our sole remaining nation. Yeah. It's like a section of the world. Drake's Fangs, where we are now. That design is crazy good. Interesting. Yeah, they are. Okay, we are right in the middle of the big action. You know, we can do a little bit more today. We'll do a little bit more. Oh, these poor guys.
They've spotted us.
That was an accident. Got him. Got him. Alright. The action's just... Oh. The action's getting good. We've got to use the action a bit more. Let's say like around another hour. Let's see where we're at. For me, it's currently 6:30. Let's see where we're at 7:30. If we finish this before that, then so be it. We're moving super speed. No time to deal with these dudes. Time to show you all my A game.
This one.
Goodbye. We got used Kuka's own power against him. That's a flex.
Get him! All yours, Torgal!
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Yeah, and they got cooked by Orc. He's a caster? There's two casters? Easy enough. Another item. Use potion. We'll take it just to wipe off the little scratches we got. Slip through. Saw something up there.
You should never have left our ship.
Ooh. I love that move, by the way. It's growing on me heavily. It's very fun. Thunder. That's a pretty raw line. Ow! Whoa, what is all that? Ow, that magic is cooking me a little bit. Thanks for the healing, Torgal. trying to save my ult just in case. I don't have to top my pants down. We don't really need them right now anyway. What did y'all see those right there? What was that? My health's getting a little cooked by these guys, these casters. I tried to move. Whoa, I actually got a heal here. I used a high potion accident. It goes up for a regular one. We'll find more, I'm sure. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wherever that magic is, it does a lot of damage. Goodbye. You've been a pain in my ass. I'm gonna kill you before the other goons showed up. Alright. Cooked. Indeed. On to the next one.
Won't be going any further this way. Stairs.
Oh, why did you say it like that?
This must be the way out.
Oh. More orcs. Yeah, we're cooking a little bit. We're ready to take on whatever boss is waiting for us. Oh, hello! The Orcish Warlord?
He's sneaking past this one.
He's huge!
Get in here.
Oh, Torgal got the mess knocked out of him right there. What? He has magic and melee? Sick. Oh! So you don't typically think magic when you think orcs, but I love that. At least in my opinion. Ow. I thought he was going to get his halfway bar broken right there, but I didn't have it. Ow. Need that precision dodge. Oh. Oh. Ow. Got him. I think he's even bigger than the Minotaur. Look at all the damage we just put out, by the way. That's in one stagger that you can do that. It's over 50,000? Oh, we deal an enemy 50,000 damage while it's staggered. Nice. That's a trophy. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh my god! What the hell was that? Nope. Oh, look at that. Look at those moves. We're practically flying. Yes. Yes, yes. I like what we're going. I like what we got going on here. Like it a lot. Yeah, the Warlord, I think he's even bigger than a Minotaur, 7. He seems Minotaur size, so might be a bit bigger. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Look at him laid out. Oh wow, crazy thunder out there. I doubt, like I haven't had a power outage in ages, but like if there were a sudden power outage and the stream shut down, just in case of that, let's save anyway. In case, for whatever reason, there's a sudden power outage and I vanish, I will let you all know on Twitter what happened. And then we'll pick up next time. But I doubt it's going to be the case. Yeah, there's some crazy thunder outside. Oh, look at this. Whoa, that's a screenshot. I'm sorry. I need that. That's practically a desktop.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves.
Imagine if there was a power outage, yeah,
As if
that'd be
taking
crazy.
the mother crystal for his
Especially
own
like a
wasn't
mid-boss
enough.
fight and then boom,
build this
there it goes.
castle in it.
That would suck. Let's drop a high thing. Get full health. Oh well. No, we found a potion that finished us off. That's good. It's supposed to be light rain. It doesn't seem like light rain to me.
Let the trial begin.
The trial? Oh no. Ultima's goon. What is that, man? What the hell? He starts off with an ult? What? Oh. Ow. He's gonna be tough. He's called the Undertaker to fight the Undertaker. Nope. I need to touch the ground. This is horrible. We're pushing a little bit. Nope. Not happening, bozo. Oh! What is that? Oh, got him. Perfect time parry. Oh. Good night. Yep. Okay, come back here. Sorry, I need you staggered. Try this. I want to get it in as fast as I can before it runs out. Yep. Nice. We did get it in. Yeah. There we go. Our supers there. Sword will get in there. Oh, I did not need to wait enough transformation. 57? Nice. That's what I like to see. Oh, I tried to dodge that. Didn't have enough time. Where's that? What's that? Oh, no. Get out the area of that. Whoa! Done AoE everywhere. Oh, no! Boom! Okay, the resist dodge saved my life. And again, look at that. That looks so good. That looks insane. Woo. This is sick. Get behind them. We're safe here. Oh, that hit me? Oh no. I didn't think that part could hit, so I didn't touch dodge. Gonna watch out for the blowing up. Ooh! That hit. I thought he was gonna go for the spiritual hit. Nope. He's about to be done. Finish him with a lightning bolt. And now you die. Judgment. The Undertaker vanquished. Nice, nice, nice. You'd cry if you lost progress? Yeah. It is tough, 7. I wouldn't care a ton necessarily unless it was a lot. Like, for instance, if it had gone out before we just saved. If it does from here on out, I'll just catch up to where we left off myself and then complete the footage on stream. No big deal. It'll be tough, but we'll do it. I like the Ron into, yeah, the Undertaker or something like that. That's pretty cool. The damage and the stagger, yeah, with the 3 ults, the transformation, the 3 supers after that, and the combos, yeah, he gets a little cooked. I'm sure that's not anything compared to what the best players on this game can do, but it looks pretty cool. Progress for sure. Very fun. And yep, easy pickings. I don't even think we used a single heal. He got a couple hits on us, but we didn't use a heal.
Seems we're expected.
Yeah, someone's waiting for us in there. And it's that goon.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Kupka should be here. Time to finish what we started.
Did the orcs do this too?
Our potion for later. Yep. Oh boy, goon. That camera angle is crazy. Get out of my way. I didn't even waste that on him. I was just alive. Goodbye.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
The throne? Oh boy. It's gotta be around here. Oh, what's this? Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for that icon to defeat these targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. I'm just gonna go for the guy in the back. Oh, oh! That was closer. Ooh, Mr. Bravery. How the hell you walk? There you go. No more bravery over here. Whoa! Let me do that. Parry. That was weak, but it's a good trick. Another more bravery. Whoa. I can't even see when he gets against that door, man. I need that camera angle to turn. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I want them right here so I can do this. You die? Y'all have a lot of HP. We don't be doing too much other than that. I have another one in the back. Torgal killed him? Alright, well. Cooked. He kind of looks like a guy version of Jill. I can see it. I can see what you mean.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Free potion, we'll take it. Ooh, coming up on the boss. Or eventually, once we get to these guys. Alright, Torgal, I'll leave them to you. Ow. Ow. Again. Those side toys mess me up. They come too fast or too slow. parry.
Too slow.
The witch again. Whoa.
Let's try.
Fuck 'em. I don't have time to deal with you right now, witch. Whoa. No. I have to do this so I can get rid of your goon. Needed that. Alright. And we're gonna go heal. Gonna help. Give me your fury. And we got him. 41,000 damage before it even wore off. On our first stagger, he is dead. That's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're trying to do around here. Exactly it. Is that not the way to go? Oh, it's over there. My bad, my bad. I went the wrong way. That's not me, it's not me. This is not the way to go either. Am I blind? What? Oh, it's right here. I am blind.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Yeah, I was very blind. Well, I'm glad that you're not the only one who'd get mixed up. But, yeah, I was very blind. I could not see that door. Look at that view.
The heart.
Interesting name they call it too, the heart,
He's
because
in
it
the
makes perfect
sanctuary.
sense.
I can feel it.
Ooh, this is
Come on, Toggle.
Were we just sliding on that floor? That looked a little weird for a sec. Maybe I just can't see. Our face-off is about to be here. You'll get tired of Final Fantasy 16? Did you mean to say you'd never get tired? Or you are tired of it? Yeah, I think you meant to say you'd never get tired of it based on your second comic 7, but that's pretty funny. Whoa. There are a lot of these goons. Y'all get out of my way? At least we're tearing through them. I was playing. Oh. I think my lights just flickered. Huh. We're on a race against time to beat this boss. Alright, let's give it our all, guys. I need you all to get AoE'd. We don't have time for this. Oh! Smash a little bit. Ow. Smash your tube a bit. I might need to do that. Goodbye. Electric blast. Electric blast. Electric blast. Woo! The trilogy. Yep. All right. There we go. Snipe shots.
Be the last of them.
I hope so too. That little smack. Here he is. Race against the clock. I would be so pissed on mid-boss fight and my power goes out for the first time in years. That storm is bad out there.
My everything. I've missed you so much. Koka!
Oh. It's an illusion of her?
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
And that's great. I'm glad they never get tired of it. 7. Me neither. It's phenomenal. It's an illusion. Oh.
You get away from her. Benedicta.
He doesn't even realize I'm standing right behind him.
Oh shit, he's priming.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Here we go again. Oh, that ringing. It's so intense right now.
Come on.
It's do or die.
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
Yes, finally! We did it by choice. Who is that? I knew it. I told y'all there was someone who was there when he was a kid before Joshua became the next hood master. Who is he? It's time for the fight. Ifrit versus Titan. I got a storm raging outside my house. The power could go out at any second. And in-game, our lives are on the line as we fight Titan. Here underground. And there's the everyday battery notification. Let's not die. I was gonna play it in. Because I've already let's die. He is so much bigger than us. Look at that! Titan is not used in a joking manner. Oh, 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 oh! Not good. Oh, we got aliens going on. Whoa, whoa! Ooh, that thunder is bad outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Probably not, but Oh yeah. Oh! Precision dodge also, I was wanting to test this. The little bonus we get does not apply to free. That little charm. That waypoint. Exactly. Well, no, Joshua had it on before he revealed himself, but remember, at Phoenix Gate, the first time Clive saw the hooded figure, right, Seven? Right before he first turned into a freak, he saw him there. That couldn't have been Joshua, because Joshua was the Phoenix, getting cooked. Which means there's always been a second one. And Clive doesn't realize that. Or doesn't, well, at least he doesn't know who it is. Or who the Hooded Man is at all. Because as far as we're aware, I don't even know if he knows Joshua was the guy he was hunting in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, we had it on as well. Oh, I know what you're saying, yeah. That it showed it like that was us the whole time, but that doesn't make sense. Unless we were just imagining it. Which I guess could be the case, but remember, when we went into the ruins, like, even though they revealed it was us, when we went in there, Jill and Torgal could see the Hooded Man. It wasn't an illusion, and it wasn't Joshua, which means that the Hooded guy was not just our imagination. We personified him when we became a freak. Also, this fight's amazing. Trick. But we personified him when he became a freak.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Yes, sir. I've learned Brimstone. Nice. What is he doing? The whole thing? Okay. Brimstone, hold the release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold the long increase explosion size and strength. Okay. Wait, what was the other part? Hold, press X anytime to cancel it. I'm invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone, but if I get attacked, it'll automatically suffer the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
Oh, okay. Earthshaker? Oh! Okay, now we just caught up. Whoa, he's probably throwing something around. Oh, yeah, that's very cool. So we're so tiny compared to him. Thing is, as big as he is, he's slow. Crush? Oh! Oh, no, he's got more! There it goes. Alright. Titan for a reason. He's like many times our size. Oh, Earthshaker! Oh! Oh! Earthshaker! Oh, I finally got hit. I was so close to perfecting him. That's what I wanted most. I was so close when he hit me at the last second. Oh, oh my god! He's dragging us. Get up, fruit! We did not just flip. That's insane. We just flipped Titan. Oh no.
What the hell has he done?
Oh no. We went out the side of the mountain? That's how hard he rocked us? Oh my god. Attack on Titan? What is that? He achieved another transformation? What is that?
Thunder, help me.
What?
It's you or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
What the hell is that, man? This is so cool. Whoa! I got hit by wrong. Oh! Ooh, that one hit me too. Get up. Yeah, I'm glad you're impressed too, 7. This is insane. Look at how small we look, even though he's just ridiculously huge. We're massive, but he's insane. Ooh, we got the moves. Whoa! I didn't realize I was gonna attack. There's so many. Whoa! This, I'm just blown away. This is amazing. Oh. Ow, ow, there's so many hazards. How do you kill a monster like this? Titan lost is what he's called? at this. Oh man, oh man, oh man. If this is insanely sick, just cry. Yeah, it's nuts. This is like, oh my god. Does a game have cooler boss fights than this? That did 600k and it did an inch off of me.
I've got you now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's more. I didn't know. I mean, we're still fighting somehow, so okay. Bigger and slower. Okay. Test the game of the year. It is, man. It really is. Good stuff. Spider-Man's gonna do great, but yeah, I honestly think Final Fantasy 16 has it. Oh, oh! Ow, I said jump. Cooking. Got it somewhere? No, not yet. Staring at that massive discount. 5 has balls of titanium to be out here fighting this thing. Got him. Go, good damage. That's it? This is gonna take a minute. Oh. Ow. He got right back up. Just look at this. That hit me? No, I'm lighting. Yeah, balls of titanium. Yeah, honestly, I'm super hyper Spider-Man, but like, Final Fantasy 16 might have it. This is what I call a work of art. Oh no. Gotta avoid little areas. Ow, that was a jump move. They take me out intentionally. And I need to hit them. That was another jump. Got a little bit in there. Whoa. I'm saying, I could see some bright people come out with it, but with me, nah. This game is it. This is it. games I play from now on, I just have to compare them on this. If it's in the same category. It's like a well done job. It's great at its category. It is the peak. Such a great experience. It's good. No one there. Got him. These fireballs will do it. Oh, I wasted an accident. Dang it. That's on me. That's robbery. We only have one move. Did I get to the next like cutscene? Hopefully. Yes. Titan lost. Got him. Oh. Ah, shockwave. I hate the shockwave. Wait, the time. Oh! Okay. I thought I dodged that. I did not. I ran right into it. Hey, in there, bit by bit, piece by piece. Oh! I jumped that time. I was ready. Oh, not that time, man. I tried to tell him going for a shockwave. I just gotta dodge and jump no matter what he does. Alright. Bit by bit, we're wearing him down. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh. I'm just kind of racking them up while the rocks fall. Come on. I was ready that time and I still got hit. Alright, a little bit forward. Come on, he's right there. Got him. I feel like the red spot we're supposed to aim for, so I'll probably do that. I hope I'm not like wrong if that's not. Come on, Titan. Snap this whole thing off. We ripped it off. And threw it back at him. I know that hurt.
You're mine.
We are really tearing up this giant. Like, how cool is that? The Free is so strong. Got the opening. Got the opening. Fire. Snapped his arm off. I'm glad you're Crow 7, so am I. I hope everyone who watches enjoys it as much as we do. This is just insane. Up to the sky. For clash. Destroy the arm. Or the tentacle thing. And throwing the other one down at him. No way. Oh, where's destroying them? Okay, that's nuts. Oh, he's going right there! Ow. I always suck at these kinds of, levels, I guess you would say, in video games. Kind of situation. See, right there. My field of vision does not be hidden. I'm getting smacked. Oh, I have to heal. Yep. They're mixing these. Like, I see it, but I don't react in time. And I mix it up with the regular rocks. Okay, I'm shooting at every one now. Okay. Oh, and the tentacle we have to hit? What am I supposed to do about this? Hey? What do you want me to do about this? Bro! Yeah, I don't know what you wanted from me. Oh, there's more. What am I supposed to blast now? How high did he send us?
Heads up, Hugo.
Oh. Here we go. Right through his head. Right through his head. Oh my god. Finish it. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. Game of the year. Game of the year. Game of the year. It's over. It's over. Number one. Oh, it's not over. He's still alive in here. Why won't you die? Why won't you just die? He's back to full on his regular Titan? He's so stubborn. Oh, oh. Ow. Enough. Exactly, they killed you all year long. Like, there were so many different parts to it. Such a nice different phase boss battle. That's halfway through. Just die, Hugo. Kuka. It's amazingly good. Just a brawl between a hero and a villain who hate each other. And that always hits. Got him. How much will it take to kill him? Oh! Oh my god, man! Not the Earthshaker. Whoa, 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 whoa. How you gonna deal? You don't quit! Get his ring. Ow, I was trying to dodge. Here it comes. Look at him running down. Whoa! Why would you just give it up? It's so long. You just won't quit. Another gems. Oh. Here he comes. So they overpowered Dominant. Can you, or is it just doing what they did? Yeah, it doesn't feel, I agree, it doesn't feel like Cap or BS to me either. Whoa. It's almost done. Get the bar. Kuka! There's a sweet spot. This is it. You finally died! Whoa, real close there, buddy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, he smacked me. I tried to read that. Now I got the right one. I actually thought we were going for a dodge there. Or a strike there. He is taking that to the face. Get down there. No!
From the Mother Crystal. If you can do it.
No way. No way. We're transforming? At least we gain more power. We are transforming. God. Mega Fist? Oh, that is so sick. Oh, that is so sick. Oh my. He broke our fist. Get him. Do it. Right through the head. Finish Titan. Yes. We got him. We got him. Titan slain. Oh my god. Oh my god. Best. This has to be the best boss fight I've ever played. Has to be. It has to be. That's the best I ever played. What the hell was that? Pete, game of the year. Game of the year. It's my number one. It's my number one. It is my number one game. It is it. It is it, man. I'll reevaluate. You know, recency bias. I'll give it some time afterward. But like right now, like just. Oh my god, what an experience. How do you even describe this? Just the raw excitement and fun this game is. Yeah, 7. Attack of Titan vibes, I agree. I'm glad you're amazed by how cool it is. Yeah, it was godly. I'm glad I'm not the only one blown away by this just peak game. Phenomenally peak. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. So good. A sword? And we just took out the Mother Crystal while we were here. Just said we may as well get it done. I knew he was going to take out that Mother Crystal. He said, I'm not going for that. He was. He was going to knock it out. I was confident. I'm so glad the first game I'm doing on the channel is now my new favorite game. A game this peak. Oh, there goes Kupka. Burned up all its power.
What do you want?
Yeah,
your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power
Ultima is the one in the
remains
cloak.
undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
See, the way he just stares at
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Wow. Yeah, I get that. I thought the same thing, Seven. He couldn't reach us at all, but it appears he can as illusions. Even while sealed away.
Joshua.
Joshua saved us again.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Yeah.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
I thought that
Mythos
was...
is stronger.
He knows of us too?
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
It looks like he's stepping in for the next arc. King of Waloed. Stone to sand. We exacted revenge. Sid and our friends have been... Well, Sid didn't die from him, but... Our friends at the base have been avenged.
Some medicine, my lord?
Medicine girl again. There's a reason she's on the front. There's a reason.
I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin.
As they
For
shame.
now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
He is a real one. See, he's not a traitor.
Forgive me.
He's just a guy doing his best.
That you were my master. But alas.
He didn't even
Always
want
be your loyal servant.
to be the king? No. He means that in the sense of he'd listen to his orders if he could. I wonder if he really does want to be king and change the empire, if he'd rather have nothing to do with it.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them.
I agree
cutting
also
across
with what
the
you said,
Central
Seven.
Isles, but not in time
That,
to prevent their forces from
their top
breaching
5
the
brothers,
southern defenses
they're very
and
nice.
storming Twinside.
They're very good. I could see it. I don't even know
So
what the
the
top 5
capital
brothers list would look like,
become
but
a battlefield.
they're definitely worth a conversation. They're
Thousands
great
of
brothers.
innocents would die. I cannot
Clive
allow
and
that
Joshua's
to happen.
bond helps carry this game.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Exactly. But I wonder if he'd even betray his dad in the first place.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor.
What?
What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
And screw the Empire!
Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
Oh!
What is it now?
Hello, Joshua. I knew it was
Forgive the
coming.
intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
Joshua didn't even flinch. He knew he had it.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one.
I don't think he took kindly to that.
I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage.
He's
I have a
20-something
tale.
for sure. At least I'd say 25. Crazy they still remember each other, too. Oh. Alright. Alright. That was crazy, guys. Insanity. I think we're over 3 hours in here. Craziest boss fight. I'm glad I chose the title I did today, Titan's Power. And that was, I didn't even know this was coming. I was doing that because we gained Titan's Power, but it ended up being double true across the board for something nuts. So, wow, I don't even know what to say. That was great. That was just great. That was great. That was amazing. We beat 2 big chapters today. I know we made tons of progress. We need to go back to the base first, though. We're not even fully done because we need to see this last cutscene. So let's see what's going on. But it's been a day, a great day. I love this game. Oh no, we just have to come here. Out of the shadow. Alright.
I'm glad to give Otto the good news.
There we go. Yeah, I'm glad it kept going too. I almost did end earlier. It would have been a great start to next stream, but it was also an awesome end to this stream. So we're going to go ahead and bring these to a close there. If you watched all the way here, despite this being longer than our usual 2 hours, I really appreciate you. 7, of course, thank you for being here all the way till the end. If anyone else stopped by and you come back and see this later, thank you so much for stopping by. Whether you watch the whole things through the series, whether you catch a stream here or there, part of a stream here or there, anytime you choose to spend with me, I appreciate so much, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you can comment in the future, then please leave a comment down there as well. And if you're interested in seeing more of my Final Fantasy 16 streams, whatever other streams we'll be doing in the future, and some of my videos that I do, then hit that subscribe button and turn on that notifications, the bell icon, so that way you get some notice whenever a new stream is live or a new video is live. And speaking of those videos, I'm currently doing a Final Fantasy the Original series right now that I adore. I'd advise you guys to go check that out. There's a playlist right there on the channel with all the episodes included. Go check that out for sure. It's so much fun. We talked about Pokemon at the beginning of this stream. If you're interested in watching some Pokemon stuff, then I'm doing a series on Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition as well. Playlist 2 on the channel. Lots of fun. So I advise you to go check that out. You'd have a lot of enjoyment, and I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. And finally, tomorrow, like I said at the beginning of the stream, in case you weren't there at the beginning and you're watching now or you were skimming through that part, tomorrow we will be doing a coverage on the Pokemon Direct. I had plans for a Final Fantasy video tomorrow. We're going to push the Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy. We're going to push that back until Thursday. We're going to cover the Direct tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we'll be back here streaming. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. That is the current game plan. But, most importantly, as we wrap things up here, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, whatever time you spent me, I really appreciate it. I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys make it the most fun. And I appreciate each and every one of you. So, that's it from me. I'm going to go on to the rest of my evening. You guys have a great evening, day, morning, whatever you're doing when you're watching this. And I will see you all, hopefully, at the video for the Direct tomorrow. And hopefully at our next stream on Wednesday. And thanks for the kind words, 7. I really appreciate you lots. See you around, everybody. Voltage out.